Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, and welcome to our detailed breakdown of the brand new 2011 Firstgear Kilimanjaro jacket. This is the ladies version. Now, we've seen the men's version. We have a full video on it. This is a lady-specific cut with some lady-specific features built into the newly restyled jacket. I have Kat here to my left. She is wearing the hi-viz yellow colorway. There's also a black colorway as well. If we look at it from an application standpoint, you're looking at a four-season jacket. Fall, winter, spring, it's going to perform phenomenally well. The exterior is 400D nylon, so it's an upgrade over the previous polyester. So it gives you a more abrasion-resistant finish. You also have reinforcement in the impact areas of the shoulders as well as the elbows. The nice part about the shell on the ladies Kilimanjaro is also that it has the Hypertex waterproof breathable membrane bonded to it. So the waterproofing is built into this jacket. Folks in the Pacific Northwest are going to love it. If you get hit in the rainstorm, you just zip up your zippers and your vents and you're completely waterproof. It doesn't come out. The other thing you need to know is in the coldest times of the year, there's a full sleeve removable thermal liner that also comes out. A little bit later in the video, I'm going to show you how to remove it. When it comes to summertime riding in the warmer weather, there are vents built in, so we have two across the top, and what they've done is they've moved these vents over last year's model to the tops of the shoulders, knowing that this is more of a touring cut. So in a touring cut jacket, typically in an upright riding position, you're going to have a windscreen that's going to go up reasonably high. It's going to block a lot of that air that would normally hit you in the chest. So for this type of a scenario, they find the vents are a little bit better suited high up that are going to have more airflow over your shoulders than they would if they were vertically down the front. And notice this is a contour. I will talk a little bit about the fit. Kat's 5'10", 145. She's wearing a medium. This size is a bit too big for her. She'd be a small. We didn't have a small today, so we wanted to show the fit differential, but I would consider this a more generous cut. We have a lot of inches of adjustability in the waist. You can see that there's a little bit of extra room. The small would fit her more snugly. They have readjusted the sizing on the Kilimanjaro for 2011 to still be generous through the shoulders and the midsection with a lot of adjustability, but to not be as much of a box fit. Again, lady-specific fit. It's going to have a nice curve to it and have good areas of adjustability. Before we turn Kat to the side, I want to show you some of the other creature comforts. 5-position neck, so instead of having Velcro, you'd set the neck to the appropriate circumference and then use this top spring-loaded snap on or off as to unbutton it. Now, if we move around the collar, you're going to see that we have a nice fleece lining that goes 360. We have a neoprene roll at the top. We also have a neoprene cushion that goes along the Adam's apple. Now, for a lady, they're going to have a less pronounced Adam's apple than they have for a guy, but typically in the cooler times of the year when you have this guy really cinched down to block airflow, it's nice to have that extra piece here for a comfort level that's going to sit against your neck. As we move down the front, you're going to notice we open it up. We have more spring-loaded snaps. We have our storm flap, YKK zipper on the front. We also have a YKK Napoleon pocket. Again, zippers are always a weak point for water entry, so having the double storm flap allows it to do a better job of keeping the water out. Moving down the front, we talked about the vents at the top of the chest. We have reflective panels that are this gray reflective material. It reflects really well, but it's a little subtle. It blends in with the style of the coat. We have our big adjustability panels down here along the midsection. We have waterproof dry pockets on the front. Remember, the waterproof breathable membrane is non-removable. It's actually built into the outer shell of the garment. Turn to the side for me, Kat. If you come in tight, you're going to notice a few different things here. We have a stretch panel on the top of the shoulder. We also have a stretch panel down along the bottom of the arm. Now, if you think about a stretch panel on a lot of textile garments or even racing leathers, they're going to be areas for stretch, but also that allow airflow. Being that this is a completely waterproof outer shell, you have a stretch panel that's backed with this membrane, the Hypertex, so it allows for stretch but staying waterproof as well. Notice also that we have a full pit zip on the bottom here to add more areas of breathability. If we bring Kat's arm down, you're going to see the reinforced panel. You're also going to have D3O molecular level armor in both the shoulder as well as the elbow and forearm, and you do have some 3D soft insert panels that are sewn in for added protection. D3O is a molecular armor, so what that means is that it's a bit more comfortable, it's a bit softer, but when you introduce an impact, it does a great job of dispersing that energy throughout the entire piece of armor, adding another level of safety. As we move down too, we talked about adjustability at the forearm, adjustability at the bicep, and then our cuff is going to be, notice we have a gaiter behind it, it's going to be a solidly adjustable cuff to go over the glove or under the glove depending on your preference. Turn backwards for me, Kat. Working into the back, two vertical Back vents, these are in a great spot. Air comes in through the front, circulates, pulls away warm, moist air from your body, sucks it out of the back through this vacuum effect. We also have reflectivity, and then underneath the collar, we also have a rollable hood. That's going to be a 2-compound or a 2-material hood. One is waterproof, one is soft to go against your scalp. And if we look at the seat, it's a nice drop tail here. Again, remember, Cat's kind of in between sizes. A small would probably be the correct European style fit on her that would hug her body a bit more, but the Firstgear Kilimanjaro here is a little bit more of a roomy cut, and we do have her in a medium. See what this guy looks like from the back. Notice your adjustability stops here on both sides of the hip, and then we do have the way that this is cinched down. It cinches nicely even when you ratchet it all the way down. Come back around and face the front for me, Cat, one more time. So now that we have the ladies Kilimanjaro off of Cat here on the table, let's begin to deconstruct. Looking at some of the other nuances, a little easier to show. Remember these waterproof stretch panels, I have them on the crook of your arm as well. So again, in a nice place that's going to add comfort depending on the size of your arms. As we bring the Firstgear ladies Kilimanjaro open, you're going to see the nice quilted liner that's completely removable. The other nice touches, here is my YKK Vizlon zipper that would connect to the Firstgear pants of the same name, or actually any of the Firstgear pants that have the 10-inch zipper on the back will connect. Notice that I have my zipper pulled through the thermal liner. This is a nice touch because when you're in the coldest times of the year with this thermal liner inserted, you can connect directly to your pants going through the liner and create a better seal. When you have the thermal liner out, you can pull the zipper through, and now I can begin to deconstruct. So notice on my thermal liner, I have a big pocket for storage on the right side. I have my cell phone pouch here on the left. This is pretty standard stuff. YKK small zippers up the side. I'm going to have a low profile snap, which I already undid right here at the collar. And it's low profile, not steel, because it's a little bit thinner. You're going to feel it less even when you have everything cinched down. And now as I go to my sleeves, one thing I do want to note, and again, this is directly translated from the men's stuff, is that I have this great neoprene seal at the wrist on both sides. And what it does is it creates a really tight seal right around your wrist. A lot of times, depending on the type of glove you're wearing in the upright position, it's a place where wind can come right in and shoot up your sleeve. Having this extra neoprene seal that's connected to the thermal liner allows you to do a better job at blocking the elements. It's adjustable as well. One of the things that I like about Firstgear compared to some of the other brands is they will do a steel snap on the end of their thermal liners to connect them to the garment. They are very quick and they're very durable compared to something that might have a hook and loop, an eyelet, or even a plastic snap. Moving right over to the other side, show you how quick this is. Here's my 2 snaps, 1 and 2. And I'm ready to pull my thermal liner out as well. Oh, there are 2 more snaps down here at the bottom on each side, and I think I already did this one. No, I did not. Notice how rugged that was. It pulled the whole jacket up, but I can pull this guy out, and here is going to be my thermal liner. Now, if you want something that's going to cover the same base, but also give you a little bit more style, you can get the Firstgear men's or ladies soft shell. It's compatible with all of these jackets, but this is the thermal that's meant to just be functional to come with the jacket. Remember, you're looking at a jacket around the $300 range, so really, you're getting a ton of bang for the buck. Internal guts, you can see we've mirrored our pockets on the right, phone pocket on the left. You can actually, it's a great option to use this hi-viz yellow because you can see the yellow coming through the mesh. You can see all the mesh areas for the warmer times of the year to make sure you're getting solid airflow. It comes with a temper foam panel that can be upgraded to a Knox, CE rated armor, or even a D3O back armor, which is a little bit beefier. And then again, here's my panel that lives on a stretch panel, this 10-inch zipper that you connect to your pants. Notice that fleece line collar as well. That really does provide a lot of comfort, and it's going to wick sweat away as well. The last thing I want to touch on is I want to show you the D3O molecular armor. As I pull this armor pocket out, and you're going to see this in the elbows, you also see it on the knees. One of the nice parts about it is, notice it's an inch of Velcro, but you have 2 to 3 inches of patch. So what that allows you to do is adjust the armor's position. And then I have my individual pocket. Herein lies my D3O armor. Orange means that it's D3O. Again, it's the real deal. They're partnered with D3O. It's molecular. It's a nice step up. It's very comfortable, and it works really, really well. So if you have any questions about the ladies Kilimanjaro, either fit, features, functionality, how it stacks up against our other jackets for the more long-distance, all-season touring style of riding, shoot us a line. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Remember, our videos are here to help you watch, decide, then ride, but when you need a little bit of extra help as you're towards the end of your buying process, call us. It's what we do best. Our experts are here to help you. From there, it's over $39. We'll ship it to you for free. If you need to exchange it, we'll exchange it for free. If you just don't like it, send it back in unworn, brand new condition. We'll give you 100% back to your card, no restock fees here at RevZilla.com. And as always, you can earn Team Zilla cash to be applied to your next order, seeing that it's over $100. We'll help you save some money in the long run. Thank you for watching our detailed breakdown of the brand new for fall 2011 Firstgear Ladies Kilimanjaro jacket, available at RevZilla.com/firstgear. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.